Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do the assumptions tag and I want to answer some juicy assumptions that you guys sent to me. I am going to be focusing on the ones that are a little bit more controversial and just interesting, just because I think that will make the video most enjoyable. But I do want to say, all of you who are so sweet and kind and supportive, you guys mean the world to me, and you guys are the reason that I keep making these videos, and I've been doing it for literally like 10 years. That's insane, and I never want you guys to think that I focus more on the negative stuff or on the hate or anything, but I do just kind of want to address some of these assumptions. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, but just know if you are really kind and you've supported me over the years, I truly love you and I cannot thank you enough for doing that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one says, I assume that you want to quit YouTube since you haven't tried the YouTube trends or updated and changed your content and style for years. This is one that I get kind of often, I would say, but then again, I mean, compared to the nice, supportive, loving comments, this is kind of few and far in between. A lot of people say that they love my content because it's kind of old school YouTube. I've really kind of stayed my true self. I don't do, you know, all of the trends and all of like the trendy things to try to get views or clickbait and that kind of stuff. And I really haven't taken on that whole editing style of making it really cinematic or movie-like, or even just like jokes with like little jump cuts and like weird little I don't know, sound effects and stuff and like zoom ins. I haven't tried to do that style that I think is really popular with a lot of younger YouTubers and even YouTubers that are my age that try to appeal to a younger audience. Definitely not my thing, and just because I didn't do that doesn't mean I want to quit YouTube. It's actually quite the opposite. I like to do YouTube on my own time and do it the way that I want. The way that I make my videos is very similar to the videos that I choose to watch. I don't really like to watch anyone, you know, that's in their 20s that acts like they're 14. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not what I want to do. And I like people that are adults, that share their life, that are very real and raw and honest, and then just kind of age appropriate. So I hope that that makes sense and kind of answers that question. But the easiest answer to that is no, I do not want to quit YouTube. And yes, I have not updated and changed my content in many years because this is the way that I like to do my videos, and I feel like the people that truly connect with me and like me understand that I do this style of videos because I think it's the most real and authentic. And for me, it's really not authentic to be all crazy and hyper and, you know, doing a bunch of animations and crazy editing and stuff. That isn't real. What is real are, you know, my own true feelings and emotions and things that I experience, lessons, and then just sharing things that I love like fashion and makeup and beauty. So hopefully that explains the question and the assumption, I mean, and yeah, you guys can let me know what you think about that. I definitely have had people ask me why I don't try to do like the trendy YouTube things to try to get more views and subscribers, and for me that's not what it's about. I want people to watch me that genuinely want to watch me, not because they were tricked into clicking on my video or they somehow got here from like a collab or some sort of giveaway. I want viewers that truly care about me because I think that's most beneficial for what I'm trying to build on here, which is like a sisterhood and a safe place where people can come and they can actually take away something valuable from my videos. The next assumption I have is I assume you spend tons of money on purses. This is kind of true. I really do spend a lot of my kind of free money on purses, of course after bills and other things that I need to pay. If I have a bunch of money laying around, or even I save up for a long time, I do love a great luxury purse. I'm very interested in them. I love them from kind of an artistic point of view. I collect them. I know some people, you know, collect baseball cards, some people collect cars, some people collect shoes. I collect purses. Yes, it's quite an expensive collection, but it is something that I'm very careful about. I am really detail oriented about it, and I do a ton of research before I buy a bag, and I make sure that everything I purchase, I could always sell it for more than I bought it for because they're good investments. I take really good care of them, and more than that, I just really think about it. I don't just like go into a store and buy an expensive handbag. I think about it, I look up reviews, I look at it on other people, I see them in person, I compare it, I look at my own collection and see what I am using, what I'm lacking, and then I make a really good kind of informed purchase on things that are big and expensive like that. But to be completely honest, if I could ever own a store that specialized in luxury vintage handbags and really special ones that I found and curated from all over the place and then could resell them, I would absolutely love that, and it's kind of one of my goals to definitely add that to my store of vintage items. I would love to really bring in that luxury purse market because I'm really obsessed with it. I've spent so much time on it and I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in it, and I also feel like I have a great marketplace of a bunch of viewers that also enjoy purses. They love hearing about them and they they kind of like my style and the ones that I enjoy. So I feel like I could be a good like personal shopper for that, and I would love to kind of do that in the future. The next assumption I have is I assume you aren't friends with any other YouTubers. Now this one is definitely not true. There are quite a few YouTubers that I've known over the years and that I've been at events or I've just become friends with through the videos and through the internet that I really respect and I really care about, and I enjoy them, and I love seeing their posts. I love following them on Instagram and interacting with them, and I really love their videos. I genuinely look forward to watching the videos. But I will say it's a small group for sure. I definitely was never someone that wanted to be like with a YouTube clique or do that, especially for views or to stay relevant and all that kind of stuff. Not my thing. And to be completely honest, since I've done this for so long, I have met a lot of YouTubers, like a lot of them. And there are some that are incredible, and in person they're exactly the way that they are in their videos. They're really, really great, and again, highly respectable and just really awesome people. But there are a lot that are not that way, and it's really sad. It's definitely very disappointing, and I don't know, it's just something I like to kind of stay out of because it frustrates me and it upsets me, because I feel like while I'm not only a creator, I'm also a viewer. I watch so many videos on YouTube, and I think it's very, very clear who is very manipulative, who is not a good person, and who just seems so fake, and I just really don't have the time and energy to put into that anymore. I don't try to be friends with people that I know I don't agree with and that do things that upset me and that hurt other people and that are just not genuine. I just don't waste time on it. And I guess for that reason, yes, I'm not friends with some other YouTubers, but I think for good reason. And I think at the end of the day, you guys as viewers need to be careful, because you supporting and watching and, I don't know, just loving and following people, you are giving them this platform. So if you don't agree with something they do, or you don't like the way that they behave, or you see kind of a glimpse of maybe who they really are, you should really watch out for that, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that give them power in a sense. So just be mindful of that and kind of be careful about who you support, I would say. The next assumption I have is I assume after being on social media for almost 10 years, rude comments do not affect you. So that definitely is not true. Rude comments are something that are, I don't know, it's something where people think that because you've made videos for a while or because you've kind of been in social media, you should just get over it. It doesn't hurt your feelings. You have a thick skin. But honestly, at the end of the day, like someone saying, you know, you look fat or you're stupid or you should die or whatever it is, no matter what kind of the severity of the comment is, it still is hurtful. Like that's never going to go away. I think you just learn to deal with it, and you also learn to understand that unfortunately the internet is such an interesting place that has created so many really cool, meaningful, valuable relationships. But it also has been a place that has been created where people that are cowards and people that are mean-spirited, and most of all, people that are hurt inside, can go on there, be anonymous, and can just write shit about others. And that is a dangerous game when you kind of add all those things together, because there are a lot of people that I feel like haven't had that growth of understanding what it feels like to have someone say something really cruel and hurtful to you. And, you know, I've also noticed that it is kind of an attention thing. A lot of times I'll respond back to a mean comment, and once I do, this little like switch just flips and they become really nice, really apologetic about what they wrote. And I think it's almost a sense of embarrassment that I actually saw their comment. So that is something to note, that just because someone has followers or they've been doing videos for a long time doesn't mean that they don't see your mean comment. They definitely do. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're just humans. And saying something mean to someone, like, what do you actually get out of that? I have asked people straight up before that have left really hurtful, mean comments, like, what is the motivation behind this? Like, what do you get out of this? I know personally in my own life, if I ever say something mean to someone, not online, like ever, I don't feel good after I do that. It never actually fixes the issue that I'm having or that sadness or hurt that I'm feeling, but I do know that that's kind of where it stems from. It's coming from people that have something that they're insecure about, they're unhappy about, they're hurting, and they're taking it out on someone else that doesn't deserve it. So I don't think it ever gets easier. You just kind of understand it a bit more. And on that same effect, definitely as I've gotten older, I've taken on a much more kind of nurturing, motherly route, I would say, for myself. And I don't love to share a ton of my personal life, my friends, my family on my videos, even on Instagram, just because those mean comments, I'm someone that is opening myself up to that. I am, being a public person, so it does come with the territory. While I don't think it's right and it's not excusable, but people that are really special to me, they might not necessarily be okay with that or be open to that or even just be kind of ready for that. And so that's why I've definitely have had kind of a shift as I've gotten older and wanting to protect people that I really care about and not posting them, not putting them on social media because people can be so cruel. And at the end of the day, it's more important to me to protect those people from that versus kind of like pimping them out for, views or interest or clout or anything like that. And, on the whole topic of fake YouTubers and all of this stuff, let me just tell you, there are relationships and friendships and just partnerships and stuff that are fake and that are literally manufactured for videos, for views, for like couple goals, Instagram pictures, and that just has never been my thing. It's never going to be my thing. And because of that and because of how prevalent it is, I've really pulled back on showing that side of my life in my videos. So I don't know, it's something I definitely want to work on because I do think it makes you guys connected to me, you understand me and what's going on with me. But at the end of the day, like people that are really important to me, I just want to protect them at all costs and I don't want to open them up to that scrutiny and that hurt. The next assumption I have is I assume you aren't actually friends with viewers. Totally false. I have actually met so many viewers that are like really, really close friends to me. I'm actually hoping to go to Stagecoach with some girls that are viewers that I've been talking to recently. And as always, if you do message me on Instagram, I'd love to get back to you guys and comment with you and just have conversations, answer your questions. And I think it's really cool that a lot of girls that message me or I meet out and about, we instantly do become friends because we're so similar. And I think that is a byproduct of me really sharing who I am in my videos, trying to be very raw and transparent, even when it's hard. Like I have shared, honestly, some of the best moments in my life and some of the absolute worst, like lowest of the low moments in my life in my videos. And I think because of that, it's given me this platform where people can really connect with me and you can kind of see if we would get along. So with that, a ton of my viewers actually are really similar to me in cool ways, and that makes it really easy to actually be friends and kind of carry that on real relationship. And on the whole idea of DMs as well, if you have messaged me and I didn't get back to you, Instagram kind of like removes the DM after a certain amount of time, but if you message again, your old DM then shows up. So that's kind of a little hack. If you would like to message me again and you want me to get back to you on the one I didn't answer, definitely try to do that and I will try to get back to you. And yeah, just always know that I'm so down to becoming friends with viewers and I really love it. And for me, someone that really enjoys travel, it's so cool to have different friends all over the US and I mean honestly the world. So like wherever I go, I know that there are some viewers that I can hang out with and get along with and just have a good time with, and that's really special to me. The next assumption I have is I assume you have fake boobs. Definitely not. My boobs are all real. And something I will say about this, it's really funny because people leave rude comments on my Instagram pictures all the time, being like, your implants look horrible, or why'd you get boobs, or, your boobs look bad, whatever, thinking that they're fake, and they definitely are not. Honestly, as far as like genetics, I think every girl, at least my mom and my two sisters, every girl in my family actually has pretty large boobs naturally, and especially even my sisters, they're very petite and small and their boobs are very big. Maybe someone would think they're fake, I don't know. But I also think that just wearing a good bra is really important. I feel like so many girls, number one, don't wear the correct bra size, they don't have the correct bra, and they also like choose to not wear bras with certain like shirts and stuff, and it just doesn't look flattering, honestly. And I think as a girl who's really interested in that kind of stuff, I would really love to like design bras or lingerie or just help girls out with that, because you can make your boobs look good. And obviously as a female, like I would think you would want to do that, and I just feel like so many girls kind of miss out on that. So yeah, maybe I could do a video about that. I know I've been saying for a while I would do a bra video. It's just kind of hard because I literally have to like round up all the different brands brands of bras that I use and stuff, and then kind of actually show you guys the bras, and that's a little tricky with YouTube. So if I can kind of make that into a video that doesn't like get me in trouble on YouTube, I definitely will do that because I think it could be really helpful. The next assumption is, I assume you are obsessed with having a boyfriend and guy attention since you make so many videos about dating and sex. Great assumption, but definitely not. I am a very independent person. Either when I'm in a relationship or not in a relationship, I like my alone time, my space, and I like to do my own thing. And as far as like guy attention and being obsessed with boys and sex and dating and that kind of stuff, I just really enjoy human interaction, and I am so fascinated by the way that people choose to interact and the way they choose to behave and conduct themselves, and love and dating and all this kind of stuff is such a mystery, and it always will be, honestly. But I feel like at the end of the day, if I can share my own experiences, my own knowledge, and things that have happened to me and have that help you guys, like why wouldn't I do that? Like I said, I am interested in that kind of stuff, so of course it's something that I want to talk about on my channel. I will do some fashion and beauty videos soon. That is what I started off doing, and I definitely have kind of veered more into the advice realm and even like kind of dating and sex. And I don't know, it's just stuff that really fascinates me. I think it's really important to always be growing as a human and becoming better at communicating and at explaining yourself and at just kind of acknowledging your own personal stuff and the way that you feel about people and the way that you make others feel about themselves. So I don't know, I'm always gonna keep making videos about dating and sex and relationships because I think they're really cool. I get really great feedback on them. You guys said that I'm truly helping you, and when I get a message that I'm truly helping one of you, that makes everything worth it. So, I don't know. The next assumption I have is, I assume you aren't actually shy like you say you are. This is like true, but also not true. I can be really shy, especially if I'm nervous about something or it's really like built up or there's some sort of, I don't know, like expectation that's kind of already there, but I can also be really outgoing and I can feel really comfortable with certain people, and I really do click with certain people, and I take that as a big sign that we're like supposed to be friends or at least be in each other's lives, because I definitely don't always feel comfortable with everyone. I definitely wouldn't say I'm someone who can just like go into a room and make friends with every single person, but there are a lot of people that I have felt that instant click with, that I'm such good friends with, and that's really special to me. So I feel like if you make me feel like I'm not shy, then that's a good sign that we get along and that I really like you. The next assumption I have says, I assume you want to hide getting lip fillers. Now, this is something that I never talked about just because I didn't really see a need to talk about it, but yes, I did get lip fillers. I've had a few comments about it here and there that are kind of negative and nasty, and I didn't have a ton of people saying they wanted me to make a video about it, because there are so many videos about it on YouTube, and my experience wasn't that different. It was a really good experience, honestly. I've only done it 3 times. I actually started back in June, and if you guys want me to make a whole video about it, I can. But yeah, it's just been kind of a gradual thing. Honestly, before I got them done, I had very weird shaped lips. They kind of like went out, but they didn't have much volume on the sides, and I would always overdraw them with lip liner, and you guys would comment on it a lot and tell me not to do it, so I finally decided just to get them done, and I'm really happy with them. I know it's not everyone's thing, not everyone likes it, but at the end of the day, I think do what you want to do, be your own person, but I am going to go ahead and take off my lip liner and lipstick and show you what they look like, because when I'm all done up, I think they look like more impactful than they actually are. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. And I wanted to do this because I'm a little sick of people saying that they don't like them and that I shouldn't have done it, because to me, it's not that huge of a difference, especially when I don't have makeup on. But it does make wearing lipstick and lip glosses like just a lot more fun, because I honestly did have pretty tiny lips to begin with, and they're still not even very large, at least in my opinion. So that's what they look like without anything on them. And yes, I do like to wear lipstick. I like to kind of line them into the shape that I want them, but just natural, that's what they look like, and I don't know, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me. So that's it for my assumptions tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it interesting and you got some answers to some of your assumptions. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye!